There are a lot of negative influences that a child in today's world faces. It is natural for the parents to be concerned about their safety. But do they go overboard sometimes? Do they take parenting way too seriously? To discuss that, we are now joined by Dr. Rachna Singh. Doctor, thank you for talking to us. Do you think Indian parents are overprotective about their children?
So I wouldn't like to label and say that Indian parents are superly overprotective about their kids and their adolescents. But yes, of course, if you ask any adolescent, they would blame their parents, saying that, the parent is being very overprotective and they're not letting them do their things and their desires. But at the end of the day, we do need to realize why a parent is doing what he or she is doing. In the current scenario, specifically in the last 5 years or the last decade, we find the cities, the metropolitan cities have become very unsafe. So that is one of the big reasons, with the unsafety, the crime rate going up, the rapes going up. That's one big reason I find that the parents want to be a little concerned about concerned and protective about where the kids are going, what time they're coming back, who they are going with, which I don't think is very unfair to know.
Also, what would you say is the right way to deal with a child who really thinks that the parents are being overprotective? What would you say that a child of that sort needs to understand in his mind and keep things in something that you must have come across, a personal experience or anything like that?
I think you're saying a very right thing, because somewhere, this either isolates the child away from the parent, which is the last thing a parent wants the child to do, or the second frame, what happens is that the child turns into a rebel, where the child starts thinking that the parent is doing this purposely or doing it to intrude into the child's life, or more than intrude, it's control, to control the child's life. And here, the child wants freedom at this time when the child is actually getting wings and wants to fly. So I think the parent should understand that, so I heard a very beautiful saying that what you could give your children is roots and wings. Both parties can have a very good, perfect, strong communication, which can be a long-lasting, beautiful relationship between the parent and the child.
Perfect. Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You're welcome.